Santorini firma, the last port of call on our trip round the Eastern Mediterranean. And what an adventure it has been. And this is the last film to bring pleasure to your little hearts and incredibility to your eyes, as the lady of the manor ends in grand style. We've come across the bay to Sarastra on this tender, and you saw some shots looking up the cliffs at the houses perched on the edges. But just wait. Those, I hope, are the bubble cars just going up, and there's a queue a mile long for them. You can do it by donkey or all the way to the top. Or indeed, if you're pretty fit like me, you would undoubtedly walk. I think there's the bubble cars passing one another. Oh my good night, what a tata. Oh, I see the bubble cars coming down. There's quite a lot of them, so it should move quite quickly, but nonetheless, it's very disheartening. We shall see. Perhaps we should go back on the tender and return. As you can see, it's extremely long, but they're moving along quite quickly. We should be there in half an hour. And there they come, whipping down from the very top. I'll stop down to the lady of the manor has been quite perceptive. Is this is the queue going up? Will there be a great queue coming down? I did tell you, said the lady of the manor. Here we are at 11:15, and there's a damn great queue going down. There can't be very much up here. Oh no, you're right round the corner. I believe it does. And here we have the mandatory jeweller's shop, and indeed the t-shirts, and the queue goes back a mile.
Scene of one of the world's most spectacular volcanic eruptions around 3,500 years ago is one of the most dramatic of all the Greek islands. One of the small group of volcanic islands known as Cyclades, Santorini, or Thyra as it's also known, is where you'll find sizzling black beaches, rugged landscapes, dazzling hilltop villages, and breathtaking views over the volcanic crater known as Caldera. And legend has it that the bay is home to the lost city of Atlantis. How many lies can they tell? Whether you believe it or not, boomerang-shaped Santorini will soon have you coming back for more.
I think they must... Dimitri, the man from Santorini, in his hotel, in his cave. He's invited us in with one of his fine slogans. Are you all right?
Are you happy?
Clearly a bit of a character.
Doesn't know his
got me on camera.
Dimitri from Santorini is now stepping forward to be interviewed by our BBC.
I'm not being interviewed.
Our BBC.
20 years I've been in the witness protection program. You ain't going to spoil it now.
You don't know left from your right though, do you?
Why?
Telling me left over there, it was right.
It's in Greece, we're upside down.
No, that's Australia, dear.
I've been there too, I immigrated there 15 years ago.
See, so you're going to be interviewed by the BBC roving reporter.
What made you come back from Australia?
I work here 6 months, I work there 6.
Oh, do you?
Every 5th year I go back to Australia. And the rest of the years I travel 7 months. I know, it's a horrible life.
I think he's spinning a yarn.
Yes, he's pretty good at spinning a yarn, I would say. But we will accept his... I can still hear him shouting his slogans. I forgot to mention that all those people that you can see behind him are the queue to go back down. Whether we will make it for the 5:30 boat remains to be seen. We may well be in his hotel yet.